Hey guys, it's me Stace. I am back again today with another Makeover Monday, which means our Monday project, which is this really fun strawberry basket we created this past Monday. We're going to remake this into something different. And today we're making a really simple card. Looks like that there. You open it up and you have the inside. I'll just go to the computer and we will get started. Alrighty, at the computer you want to go to design.cricut.com. You will see this screen. Enter in your email and your password. Click on sign in. When you see your name at the very top, this verifies that you were logged in. On this page, you want to scroll down until you get to Cricut Access. Then click on View All. In the search box in the upper right-hand corner, type in strawberry. And then click on Enter. The one we want is the strawberry basket. Click on that. It'll bring up a preview window. Click on Customize. Alright, so we have the basket, the 3D strawberries, and the regular strawberries. I do want to remove the 3D one, so I'm going to click on each one, and then click on the X to delete those. Alright, move my basket out of the way. Now we have the regular strawberries. There are 10 here. I want 7, so I'll delete 3 of them. Click on that one, remove it. There's number 2, and the third one. Take your mouse across the other strawberries. Right-click on those and choose Group. So now I can move them all together. Bring my basket over and the strawberries out of my way. The bottom left-hand corner of Design Space, I'm going to click on the minus sign one time. All right, so we have our basket. You want to right-click on that and choose Detach. This removes the score marks. Move the basket out of the way. Click on the score marks here to delete those. Now we have a basket without score marks. Now what I want to do is cut the basket up so I only have this top part. Left-hand side toolbar, click on Shapes, Square. I'm going to line up the top part of my square here with the bottom part of this curve on that piece. I'm going to bring this over, lining it up at the bottom. I'm going to unlock the lock on my square and then move the square over and down. You want to click on the square, hold down Shift on your keyboard and click on the basket. Right-click on that and choose Slice. Now we can remove these parts here. So we have this part and these two pieces here. So the same thing, click on Shapes and Square. Bring my square over to cover up this part. Unlock the lock. Hold down Shift on my keyboard, click on the basket. Right-click on that again and choose Slice. Remove these pieces. Again, Shapes to Square. Bring this square over here. Hold down Shift on the keyboard and click on the basket. Right-click and choose Slice. Remove these parts. So all we have left now is the basket, but I do want to cover up or cut off this tab. So I'm going to click on Shapes again and do the same thing. Click on Square. I'm going to line up the right part of my square here with that part of the basket. So bring this over. Hold down Shift on my keyboard again. Click on this basket. Right-click and choose Slice. Remove these pieces here. So now we have a regular, normal looking basket. I do want to resize it. Top toolbar, you want to leave the lock locked. Make the height of this be 5 inches. Click on Enter. I want 3 copies. I'm going to right click on it and choose Duplicate and duplicate again. So now I have 3 pieces. Move one of them over. And these 2 pieces here are going to be the front and back of our card or our card base. But I do want to hide the center part here that we'll cut out. I'm going to click on that. The right-hand side toolbar at the very bottom, click on Contour, and then click on the center part to hide that. Click on the X and do the same for this piece. Click on Contour, the center image, and then click on the X. So now we have a solid piece here for the card base. The part on the right, or the basket on the right, will be the front of the card, so I do want to flip the image around. So I'm going to go to my top toolbar, click on Flip, and then click Flip Horizontal. I'm going to take this basket and line it up or overlap it with the other one on the top and the bottom. Not by much. I think that looks pretty good. Take your mouse across both pieces. Top toolbar, you want to click a line and then click a line bottom so we know they're straight. Right-click on that and choose Weld. So now we have a solid card base here and a card front. I want to change the color of my card base. Make that be a white color. All right, I'm going to bring this piece over, right-click on that and choose Move to Front. And I want to resize all 3 pieces together. So get that part lined up. Take our mouse across the card base and the card front. Right click on that and choose group. Top toolbar again, you want to unlock the lock this time. Make the height be or the width rather, be 8.5 inches. And the height is going to be 5. Click on enter. You can see it does skew the basket a little bit, but I do still think it looks pretty cute. All right, right click on that and choose ungroup. All right, now I'm going to go to my bottom left-hand corner of Design Space again. I click on that plus sign. Now I want to add a square mark to our card base. Left-hand side toolbar, click on square mark. And what I want to do is line the square mark up with the center part of that point, so I know it's in the middle. Bring this over, make the square mark larger so I can see it. Bring it up to the top. And make it be shorter. All right, so now we have our square mark in place. Take your left mouse button across the base and the square mark, right click on that and choose attach. I'm not sure why my font is like that, but all right, so now we have the square mark attached to the card base. Now we have the card front. I do want to add text to this piece. Left-hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on text, and I'm going to type in "You are Barry" in all caps, and then special. All right, so we have our text here. I'm going to click on that. Top toolbar, I'm going to click alignment and click on center and change the text here. I'm going to click on the text there. And I know the text is called Awesome with a font, so I'm going to type in AWE, and it's right there. It's a Cricut writing font. A really cute one. So you'll see the font change. I'm going to click on that, bring it over to my brown piece, resize it. Now I'm going to have it be on the right-hand side at the top. Bring it over a little bit smaller. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Now you want to click on your text box. Hold down Shift on the keyboard and click on the basket. Right click on that and choose attach. Now this attaches the font or the text to that piece here. All right, the last thing I'm going to do is resize my strawberries. I'm going to ungroup those. And I want 3 of them that are 2 inches tall. So I have 1 strawberry, top toolbar, leave the lock locked. Make this one be 2 inches. And I want another one that's 2 inches. Resize that one. And another one. All right, so we have 3 strawberries that are 2 inches tall. I want 2 more that are 1.5. Make this one be 1.5. This one here as well. Make that one be 1.5. And now we have 2 strawberries left. One of them I want to be 1.75 tall, or 1 3/4. And this one's our smaller one. That would be 0.75 in height. All right, so now to recap, we have a basket or a card base with a square mark, the front of our card with our font on there, 3 strawberries that are all 2 inches tall, 2 that are 1.5, 1 that is 1 3/4, and 1 that is 0.75. Upper right-hand corner, I'm going to click on Make It. You see here we have our card base with the square mark, so you won't need the scoring tool. Our card front with the marker, so you'll need the marker tool. Our green for the strawberries and our red for the strawberries. I'm going to click on Continue, cut these out with the table, and put our card together. Alrighty guys, we are back with all of our card pieces cut out. The only thing I did first was I went around with a black marker and just made dots around that piece there. We're going to work with our strawberries first. I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. I'm using the dot embossing folder. I'm going to lay all my strawberries on here. All right, our last one there. I'm going to close that up, bring the Big Shot over, and fix this one. Okay, sandwich that between my 2 plates here, and run that through real quick. All right, that is done. All right, so we have our strawberries. Now we're going to go ahead and assemble those. I'm using art glitter glue. I'm going to grab my bigger ones first. Put glue on the bottom part of that. And then glue this to the top of my strawberry. Do that for each one of them. Okay. All right, so our 3 larger ones are done. Let's work on our medium size. I think, oh no, it's over here. I thought I was missing a piece. Okay, that one's done. Let's do this one. All right, our last one is itty bitty. Put that one right there. All right, let's take our card base, fold that in half. We have the square marks there for us. Now you see when we fold it in half, it looks all wonky. That's why we needed that 3rd piece to go on top so it looks like a basket. Now before I do that, this card is already 5 inches tall. I'm going to add my strawberries here, but I don't want them to be longer than 5.5 inches. So I'm going to move this aside, work on this piece. And I'm going to have strawberries go behind this brown piece with just a little bit of strawberries showing, so it won't be bigger than 5.5. Just double check. That's a tad bit bigger. So I bring it down some. If you're going to hand deliver this to somebody and not worry about an envelope, then you can make it be any way you like. But if you want it to fit into a regular A2 size envelope, you want to make sure your strawberries don't go any bigger. All right, so there's those ones. These ones here I'm going to pop up, so I'm going to flip them over. I'm just going to use one on the back of all these guys. And that little one, I'll use a smaller one right here. Okay, give all these a squish. I'll take the larger one first and put this right here. Take this one, take the backing off, put it right there. I'm actually not going to cover up my text. I did make my text a little bit bigger on this card. Okay, and then we have another one that'll come down here. And our last strawberry I'm going to put down here, the itty bitty one. Put that right down here, like that. Okay, so there's the front of our card. Now we're going to take this and glue this to this piece here. The only thing I'm not gluing is this little flap, because we don't have that on that card. If you want to, you can ink up this piece to make it look more like an aged pot. Just lining all that up on the bottom and the top. Give it a good, I'm actually going to flip it over this way to give it a good squish. Make sure I have no extra glue on the top. All right, and there is our card. Isn't that cute? You can always add a greeting inside here. You can add more strawberries there, but we turned a strawberry basket and strawberries into a card by using the basket piece here as the card base. But there you have it, guys. Today's Making Up Monday project. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.